Hiya, so I just wanted to make a more detailed video about Roots Allotments. I had some people asking and they were quite interested to sort of see the plots and see how big they are. And I see that Roots haven't got a huge amount online, so I just thought I'd do a quick tour of their Avonview'S site, which is just on the east of Bath. There's actually two sites in Bath. There's Avonview'S and Tucker's Meadow. I think Tucker's Meadow is completely sold out at the moment, but Avonview'S we still have a few slots. So as you come in, this is the car park. It's a little bit muddy at the moment, but it's still accessible in all weather, so that's not a problem. Here we've got a big pile of wood chip. This is dumped by local tree surgeons and it's free to use for any of the members. What's really good is that there's sort of lots of different types of wood that we get dropped here, and because we're not using it as quickly as we could be, there's sort of a big range of age of wood chips, so you can have really old stuff or newer stuff, different types of material. So that's really great that we can provide that for people for free. And then just crossing over this little lane here, this is the site. I can't remember exactly how many plots we have here, but there's quite a few and there's room to build more. So that big pile of compost there, that's for building more plots, and that's also part of the membership. You can take that to top up your patch. I think that does vary across sites. Some of them are sort of built with lots of compost on already, so that's not necessary. But yeah, this is it. It's quite a beautiful day. It's been a bit of all sorts of weather today, but I thought it'd be a really good time to do this video and show people how beautiful this site is, especially when the sun's setting. I think in the summer the sun will set sort of right in the middle of the horizon there, so it'll be really beautiful. These are the smaller patches, so these are called mini patches. You can see people growing in various different styles, some super well kept, some not so well kept. At Roots we do like to encourage people to use no dig methods, so that's what we kind of set everyone up to do, because we think it gives people the best success and it's the best on the environment. You see here a very nice, neat and tidy patch with lots of flowers growing on it. So yeah, these are the starter patches. I think they begin at about £10 a month. They're 3 meters by 4 meters, so you can grow a lot of food in that, and it's a really, really good size to start with. Obviously, if you're with Roots and you decide that you wanted more space than that, you can upgrade it. And then here is one of the larger patches. Maybe this is called a starter, the other one's a mini. So this is 3 by 12 meters. So it's a really big space, and again, you can grow a lot of food in here. I think these start from about £20 per month. And then I think you can actually get 2 of them for £30 a month. And there are other deals available if you wanted more than that, but I think that's quite a lot to be dealing with, especially if you're not that into growing. A lot of people that come and join us at Roots haven't, well, we have varying levels of experience. Some of them don't have any, some of them have lots of experience, but we can really help people that come to us with no experience. With Roots you get all the things you need to grow, so access to water all over the site, which is something you don't get with a council allotment. The grass is maintained and cut for you. It's another thing you don't get with the council allotment. We also give you access to all the tools that you need, so spades, I know it's no dig, but yeah, you know, you do need to dig holes for certain things. Hose. Today I've been giving out seed orders to people, so a seed drop. I think 3 times a year we'll give out a package of seeds to all the members. Always will be organic seed, freshly sourced, and ready to get people growing, basically. And then at the start of April we're having a plug party, so we're giving everyone plug plants, and we'll be doing a workshop planting them out. We were doing a workshop earlier on sowing seeds and teaching people how to sow seeds so we can get them, you know, ready to have a really good season. Next week we've also got a pricking out workshop, and you can see there's piles of compost situated all over the site. There's one there as well, and another one there, and that's for members to help themselves too. We also have these static composters dotted around the site. There's some further down there, and they're for people to use as well. And then me, as the patch manager, I come and maintain those, so turn them. And then when it's ready, we'll let everyone know. And if people want to come and take some of that compost that we've made on site, they can do that. So I'll just take you down to the tool shed. There's a lot more plans of things that Roots are going to do to improve these sites. They're looking to replace the chemical toilet with a composting toilet. We're looking to put ponds in all of these sections, so there'll be sort of 1 pond per block of beds, which I think means there would be about 4 ponds within this field. And they're all aimed at wildlife and bringing biodiversity into the site. We usually will leave a patch of grass long around the edge of the site, just as a haven for wildlife. When we go over to the next field, I'll show you a bit more of what we're doing there. But that's kind of really, at the moment, is purely for biodiversity and people to come and enjoy. So here you can see where the grass is a bit yellowed here. We did have a huge TP up. I think it must be sort of 9-10 meters across. Unfortunately, that came down in the wind, so we're just waiting a couple more weeks before we pop that back up. And here you have the tool shed. I'm not sure if this is really focusing on that. But again, with your membership, you get access to all of this. Got a site map there. Here's a little timeline, and that just shows you sort of, if you're not sure what you can sow on what day. And then we come in here, and this is the tool shed. So we've got dibbers for people, spades, hoes, and rakes, wheelbarrows for people to use, lots and lots of watering cans for people. And then here we have different things. There's a sharing shelf, so if you have anything you want to share with other people, any seeds you've saved that you want to share, you can pop them in here. There's things like fertilizer that people have been given that they need to come and collect, and packets of seed. A notice board here if any of the community members have anything they want to share or any services they might be able to offer to other members. We're really encouraging of letting people do that. I mean, that's a big thing at Roots, is building communities, not just helping people grow veg, it's connecting people. And that's something I've really, really enjoyed coming here. From working as a gardener, it can be quite lonely, so it's really nice to be here and talk to people. That I just flashed quickly was a code to join their WhatsApp group. So every site has a WhatsApp group that the members sort of run themselves, and they chat, come up with plans. One of the plans that's been born from that is to put in lots of hops down here. So we're going to be doing that and making a sort of Avonview'S brew. I planted a load of willow here just to sort of try and hide this shipping container a little bit. Here we've got a plant sharing shelf, so if you have any spare plants you don't want, you can leave them there. And on the bottom row we do food collections for a local charity, so any spare produce people have will be collected and then distributed to those who need it, which is another really good thing that they do. I've just put in a little arch here. It's not an arch yet, but it will be. It's something nice for maybe kids to enjoy while they're here. It's a big, diverse range of people that come. We have older people, younger people, young couples, families with kids. So it's really nice that they can all come and use this space. The opening hours of the site are essentially dawn till dusk. So you can come down almost any time you like, or any time you would really want to come to somewhere like this. This is the sort of, I guess, spare field at the moment. And there is potential to add more beds in here if we have the demand for it. At the moment, that demand is not quite there because we're still quite early on. But that's absolutely fine. I mean, it's just a lovely place to come and chill out and be. You can bring your dog for a walk here. It's all included as part of your membership. And that's the little site office down there. I've just been a little bit busy over the past few weeks planting lots of different trees. So I've got some little oak whips in here, some elderflower here. With our members, we planted this hazel coppice a couple of weeks ago. So Roots provided, I think, 21 or so hazel trees. And we got all the members together, well, as many as we could, to come and plant these out, and then we've mulched them in. So Roots really include a lot of stuff in this. You can, not only do you get a space to grow, but they help you to grow as a person, really. Teaching people how to plant trees. We'll be putting in an orchard as well in, I think, this coming autumn. There's going to be 50 fruit trees going in. I'm not 100% sure where they're going to go yet, but we do have about an acre's worth of wildflower seed as well that Roots have provided. So we're going to be sowing that in amongst here to get a nice sort of wildflower meadow. And then as all of these trees grow up, it should make a really nice little area. I've put in a little planter sort of half barrel to make a nice little pond, and then we've got some willows here that are going to be pollarded, more of these oaks in these tree guards, a couple of ash trees. I've just been moving trees from around the edge of the field and from up the side of the road that are not going to be useful where they are, and I'm just relocating them to where they're not going to be in the way and we can actually let them grow up. I planted some willow here with some strawberries underneath. Yeah, so I just wanted to sort of share my thoughts on it. Obviously I work for Roots, so I'm kind of biased, but I wouldn't be working for them if I didn't think they're a really good company. I was a little bit skeptical about it when I first heard about sort of what they charge, but council allotments are really changing and they're putting up the prices. There's so many things that you're not allowed to do there. It's making Roots, you know, seem like a much better option. And it's quite a beautiful place to spend your time. You know, if you were to get a small patch, just paying a tenner a month to be able to come and chill out here is enough for me, especially when the big teepee's up. It just makes it a really special place to be. So that's all I've really got to say. But if you're interested in Roots and sort of on the fence and can't really make a decision, I would say just go for it. It's amazing. It's really, really great. The people I've met working here, the members, it's really turning into an amazing community. So yeah, that's it for me. Thank you.